Right. Putha, welcome you all with our paper discussion class. Then we have to discuss the first paper according to our grade 9 syllabus. Then let's check your paper with another color. Right, red color is suitable. Then listen very carefully and you can check your paper. Right, after traveling for 30% of journey, the remaining part was 28 kilometers. Find the total distance. Then, if the 30% of that journey is covered, but the remaining part is 28 kilometers, then when you find the remaining percentage, the remaining percentage should be 100% minus 30%. Right? The answer becomes 70%. Agree? Answer is 70%. Then the distance of 70%, then the distance of 70% represents 28 kilometers. Then when you can find the distance of 10%. How can we divide? Dividing by 7, then 28 is dividing by 7. 28 is dividing by 7. Then you get 4 kilometers. Right? Then when you find the total distance, total becomes, total represents the 100%. Right? That means 4 kilometers multiplied by 10, the total distance should be 40 kilometers. Right? Now check your paper. Right. Next one. There is an algebraic expression. Look at here. 3a plus 7b plus 2 times a minus b, 2b. Putha, when you represent, when you remove the brackets here, when you remove the bracket here, you have to multiply 2 with a, 2 with minus b. Now look at this one. 2 into a, 2a. 2 into minus b, you get minus 4b. Now you can write the like terms together. 3a plus 2a. And the other remaining terms are like terms 7b and minus 4b. Then the answer 7b minus 4b. Right, 3a, 2a, you get 5a. 7b minus b, you get 3b. Right, this is the final answer. Right. Mark the set of integral solutions x is greater than 2 on the given number line. Pura, when you are representing, you can write the numbers from -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Now look at here. When you represent the integral solutions, right, shall I highlight that part? You have to get the integral solution. Right? That means you should color these terms, the what we call the terms should be greater than 2. Greater than 2 means you can start from 0 and color the integers to right side. Got it? Right. Next one, find the values of x and y. Put here x equals to 50 degrees according to the vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. right? Then when you find the value of y, how can we find? Y plus, look at here, y plus x plus 70 equals to 180 degrees according to the interior angle of a triangle. There are no any space, then I wrote interior angle of a triangle. Then y plus, we have already found the value of x, that is 50 plus 70 equals to 180. Got it? Then 50 plus 70 equals 120 degrees. Then when you find the value of y equals to 180 minus 120, the answer becomes 60 degrees. The answer becomes 60 degrees. The next one, simplify. Minus 3 minus minus 5, right? Then minus 3, can you remember the additive inverse method? If there are minus terms, you can write and plus and plus. Now, according to the adding theory, there are different signs. 5 minus 3, you get 2, and put the sign of the greatest number, that is plus 2. Right? Next one. When you are multiplying, look at here, Buddha, when you are multiplying 125, right, look at this one, 1.25 multiplied by 0.05, right? First you have to multiply without considering the decimal place, right? 5 times 5, 25, 5 and 2 goes to next side, 5 times 2, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, and 5 times 1, 5 plus 1, 6. Putha, when you are multiplying without considering the decimal point, the answer becomes 625. But look at here, there are two decimal places in the first number and two decimal places in the second number also. There should be four decimal places in the answer, right? How can we build up four decimal places? Then you have to write 1 0 and put another 0. 0.0625. There are four decimal places. Then the answer is correct. Okay. Right? Then check your answers. Right? Draw the chord AB of the given figure and shade the major segment. Right here, when you draw chord as AB, what is the major segment that you can see here, Buddha? This is the major segment. The other part is the minor segment. These are the theory parts in grade 8 syllabus. Right? When 16.5 metric tons of rice in a main warehouse is distributed to 5 districts, then you have to divide by 5. How can we divide by 5? Look at here, 16.5 metric tons. The units are T. 16.5 is dividing by 5. Right? Then what should be the answer? 16.5 is dividing by 5. 5 times 3 here, 5 times 3, 15. And the remainder is 1. Again, 5 times 3, 15. Then you get 3.3 ton. when you are writing in kilograms, that is 3,300 kilograms. Right? If the distance between two cities on a map drawn to a scale 1 to 50,000, look at here, Buddha. 1 to 50,000 represents 1 centimeters to 50,000 centimeters. Look at here. When you are dividing by 100, you can convert it as meters. Then look at this one, 500 meters. Right. You can get it as 0.5 kilometers also. Then I use 500 meters. Then if it is 15 centimeters, when you represent 15 centimeters, 500 should be multiplied by 15. The answer becomes 7,500 meters, and that is 7.5 kilometers. Got it? That is 7.5 kilometers. Right. Minus 3 to the power 4, Puta. Look at here. Minus 3 to the power 4 represents minus 3 to the power 4. Puta, if there is a, look at here, if there is a negative integer as the base and the even number, what we call the index, if the index is an even number, you can get the sign as plus. If it is odd number, the sign should be minus. Then you have to check 3 to the power 4. 3 to the power 4 means 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Right? Then 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 3, 27. 27 into 3, 81. The answer becomes 81. Right. Then check the next part here. Draw a Cartesian plane that includes the y axis minus 4 to plus 4. Right? ඉතින් මම කාටේසියන් ප්ලේන් එකකට මෙහෙම මට නම් ග්‍රාෆ් ෂීට් එකක් ගත්තා. ඔයගොල්ලොත් ස්ක්වෙයාර් රූල් පේපර් වල කරනවා නම් ලේසි මේක. Right, now look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Now look at here when how to represent these coordinates here. Right. First one 0, 4. 0, 4 means here. Look at this one. A should be here. 2, 4. 2, 4 represents this one B. Right. C, 4, 2. This one C. And 4, 0. This one. Finally, 2 minus 2. This one. 0 minus 2. This one. Then minus 2, 0. That is G. Right. Finally, H minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2. Right. when you are joining them together, Puta, here, when you are joining them together, it's like an octagon. It's like an octagon, right? Then, according to Roman number 1, we drew a Cartesian plane. According to Roman number 2, we have marked these points. According to Roman number 3, we have construct a closed plane figure. Then answer for Roman number 4 here. Write a special name that can be used here. This is an octagon. Octagon, right? Roman number 5, draw two horizontal and vertical axes of symmetry with dashed line that can be drawn in the figure and write the name of those lines. Now look at here. I use a different color to draw that. Look at this one. Put here. What are the axes of symmetry that can be drawn here? Then can you see the green color line? Green color line එක පේනවනේ මම ඕක ආයෙත් highlight කරනවා. Right. Then can you see another one here? Right. These are the axes of symmetry. Then when you write it, what are the names of those lines, Puta? This one should be x equals 1 line. Right? Why? Always x equals 1. Then the other one is y equals 1 line. That is y equals 1 line. ඒක තමයි අහන්නේ උතන. ගොඩක් අය පටලගෙන තිබ්බා. What are the lines? X equals 1 and y equals 1. These are the equations of the what we call. These are the equations of the axis of symmetry and the equation of the lines also in a Cartesian plane. Mark any point inside the closed plane figure as and write down its coordinates. Then shall I take another point as M? මම M කියලා ගන්නම් මේ බලන්න ඕන එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. M කියලා point එකක් තියෙනවා පුතා මෙන්න මෙතන මේ බලන්න මම රතු පෑනෙන් දැම්මේ M. Right. Then what is the coordinate of it? -1, 2. Right. There are lots of points. Then I can represent M that is -1, 2. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තව කීපයක්ම ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඕකේ lazy point එක තමයි 0, inside of the figure. Right. අපි යන්න දෙවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නයට. Answer the following questions using the knowledge of the number pattern lesson. Now look at here. There are special general terms. Put here, if there are even numbers now, Tn equals 2n. Tn equals 2n. When there are odd numbers here, odd numbers, that is Tn equals 2n minus 1. Right? When there are square numbers, the general term is Tn equals to n square. Right? When there are triangular numbers, the answer becomes Tn equals to n times n plus 1 over 2. Right? Now look at this one. Find the 15th even number. Then Tn equals to 2n. And you have to write 15th even number. 15th even number is T equals to 15 equals to 2 times 15. The answer becomes 30. Right? The answer becomes 30. right? Next one, Roman number 2. Find which even number is 24. Then you can write Tn equals to 2n. Tn equals to 2n. And 24 should be equal to 2n now, right? Then 2n equals to 24. You can divide by 2. N equals to 12. That is 12th term. 12th term. Roman number 3. Find the 12th odd number. Tn equals to 2n minus 1. 12th odd number represents T12 equals to 2 multiplied by 12 minus 1. Right, 2 multiplied by 12 represents 24 minus 1. The answer becomes 23. Right, Roman number 4. Find which odd number is 45. Then look at here, 45 equals to 2n minus 1. Then minus 1 comes to left side. That becomes plus 1. Then 2n equals to 46. Right? You have to divide both expressions by 2. Then n equals to 23. That is 23rd term. 23rd term. Roman number 5. Right? Find the 13th multiple of 5. Then if the general term of multiple of 5, that is 5n. Very easy. Then 13 multiple, you have to write T13 equals to 5 multiplied by 13. The answer becomes 65. Right? Then find the 19th multiple of 3. Right? Then sixth one, Tn equals to 3n. 19 multiple represents the T7. 19 equals to 3 times 19. 3 times 19 represents 57. Right? 3 times 19 represents 57. Right? Next one, 7th one. Find the 6th square number. Look at here. Tn equals to n squared. 6th square number represents T6 equals to 6 to the power 2. 6 to the power 2 means 6 into 6. The answer becomes 36. T6. 7th one. 8th one here. Find the 8th triangular number. How can we find the 8th triangular number here? Tn equals to n times n plus 1 is dividing by 2. Then 8th triangular number T8 equals to 8 times 8 plus 1 is dividing by 2. 8 times 8 plus 1, 8 times 9 is dividing by 2. 72 is dividing by 2. The answer becomes 36. Right, now these are the answers. Check your paper well. Right, පිළිවෙලට මම හැදුවා ඔයගොල්ලොත් හදද්දි පිළිවෙලට හදා ගන්න ඕන. Right. Now look at here. Panchali decides to collect 50 rupees to her till in first week and then puts more than 10 rupees than the previous week in the next week. Write down the amount of she collects in first 5 terms weeks separately and write down the characteristic of the number pattern. Puta, when you are writing that, it is better that you write the units. Number patterns wala unit තියෙන ඒවා આવොත් යුනිට් එක ලියන්න නැත්නම් යුනිට් නැහැ කියලා ලකුණු කපන එක. අපරාධනේ. 50 rupees, 60 rupees, 70 rupees, 80 rupees, 90 rupees. Then what is the characteristic? The characteristic is adding 10. Right. Roman number 2. Write the general term of the number pattern in terms of n. Right. Now look at here. Put here, the general term should be, look at this one, the general term should be constructed by getting the common difference. Then what is the common difference here? Common difference equals to 60 minus 50. The common difference is 10. Now when you write the general term as tn equals to, you can write 10n plus 50 කරගන්න කීයක් ඇඩ් කරන්න ඕනේද? 40 ඇඩ් කරන්න ඕනේ. 10n plus 40 වෙනවා. right? ඔතන ලියා ගන්න 10n plus 40. 10n plus 40 Right. Roman number 3. Find the amount she puts into the cube. Cube till till in 12th week. Till tn equals to 10n plus 40. Right, when you simplify it, t12 equals to 10 times 12 plus 40. 10 times 12, that is 120 plus 40. The answer becomes 160 rupees. What units දාන්න පුතේ නැත්තම් අපරාධය. කොහොම හදලා නිකන් unit වලට කැපුණොත් අපරාධය. Right, Roman number 4. In which week does she puts 400 rupees? Then you have to write tn equals to 10n plus 40. 10n plus 40. And the answer represents 400 here. 400 equals to 10n plus 40. Then 40 comes to left side. 400 minus 40 is 10n. Then 10n equals to 360. Right? You can divide by 10, divide by 10. N equals to 36 term. 36 term. Right. Now check your paper well. Right. Then we have discussed the first paper. අපි පළවෙනි පේපර් එක ඩිස්කස් කරලා ඉවරයි පුතේ. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේක YouTube link එකක් නිසා එහෙට මෙහෙට ගිහිල්ලා අවශ්‍ය ප්‍රශ්න විතරක් ඕනනම් බලන්න පුළුවන්. Tamanට මිස් වෙලා තියෙන ඒවා විතරක් බලන්න පුළුවන්. ලකුණු වැඩිම අයත් ඉන්නවා. ඒ ඇස්සේ ලකුණු අඩුම අයත් ඉන්නවා. අඩුම කියන්නේ 30ට වැඩි අඩුයි නම් අඩුයි. 30ට වැඩි අඩුයි කියන්නේ ඔක total mark විදියට ගත්තොත් 60 වලින් 60 වලට අඩු ගාණක් නේ අඩුයි. එතකොට ඒක නිසා හැම ප්‍රශ්නයක්ම පුළුවන් කරගන්න හැම වීක් එකේම කරන පේපර් එක හොඳට පුළුවන් කරගෙන අපි ඉස්සරහ වැඩ ටික කරගෙන යන්න. හරි. එහෙනම් goodbye. See you again on our physical classes. Goodbye.